everyone, I'm Lauren and I am the Real True Love mentor and coach. And I saw a question online with someone asking, why do I keep attracting emotionally unavailable partners? Now, I wanted to talk about this because I was in that exact same position, which is how I started my whole journey. I was obsessed with a guy who just didn't love me back, wasn't emotionally available, and then I went on to date another few series of guys who were the same, and it comes down to a few things, and one of them was a pattern that I had that I realized, so I wanted to break the pattern. Another part of it was I wasn't honoring myself and what I really wanted, so when I looked deeper at these partners that were emotionally unavailable, they didn't have what I wanted in a long-term partner anyway. So they weren't what I wanted in a forever partner. You know, they weren't going to be there for me when I needed them, even though I was always there for them. So some questions you can ask is this a pattern I keep attracting with these partners, and how do I break this pattern? And another question I found myself asking, or I had a relationship expert say back to me when I was trying to think that there was something wrong with me. She said, "What do you love about being single?" So that was a big eye-opener for me, and that's when I realized I was unconsciously attracting these unavailable partners because I, preferred to be single. So because I thought they would hold me down, or, I wouldn't be able to have the fun that I like to have on my own, or they'd hold me back in some way. So just have a think about a few of those questions. So what do you love about being single? And what is the pattern from these past partners that you can break, that you can stop it, so that the next person you date that comes along, you can be upfront, you can ask some difficult questions, which will weed out the serious ones from the ones who are going to be emotionally unavailable. So make sure you can ask them questions about what they want in their life long term. Think about your values. Are they going to match up with your values? And just before you get emotionally involved with them, really, be good friends to start with, and ask them, some deep and meaningful questions, that mean that you can feel safe with them, as you guys grow older together, that, you feel like you can trust them and, open up, and then you'll see them open up, and you'll see this in the beginning. People do show their true colors in the beginning of your dating process. We tend to ignore it because we're caught up in the attraction or the chemistry, or finally someone's interested in me, rather than thinking, hang on a minute, I'm a prize, I'm quality, I've got amazing, traits that I offer a relationship. Let's talk about this with, on the date, and find out if they have the qualities that I want too, in this long-lasting relationship. So hopefully that's a few tips for you, and feel free to post any questions below this video, as I'd love to answer any more questions that you have.